Now we're going to go through, it's only really a few slides. We're going to cover seller client servicing and marketing the home. So listing management, it's systemized for us. So all listings, regardless of price point, are given the same level of service. So a $100,000 listing has the same photography as our $1 million listings. Some of you are in high price point markets where you may compete at a different level as far as photography and video go. We have a photographer on staff, and we have the best photos that are in our market. We use Top Producer to manage all of our listings. I have not found a better tool that's out there. So if I go to my Top Producer account and pull it up real quick here, if I pull up listings, listing summary. So we've got almost 24 million of inventory in listing inventory. So as low as 108,000 to as high as 2 million in inventory. In our closings right now, I always check this, 544,000 of commission income coming in the next 45 to 60 days or so, pre-split, and 18.3 million pending, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool. So Top Producer, I just have not found a better tool. So I know everyone's looking for a better tool, but that is the tool you should use to manage your listings. Weekly calls are a must, even if there's nothing to discuss. So I give the analogy of, if your doctor has painful news, if depending on your relationship up to the point where that news has to be delivered, makes a big difference on how that news is received. So I have a person, I'm not going to go into it, but that's a great analogy. So if your doctor had great bedside manner and they really took time in your office visits to communicate and connect with you, if you have a tragic situation, they're going to be able to deliver it in a way where they're going to get you through it versus you just wanting to curse them out. So those weekly calls are leading up to the bad news. If their home doesn't sell, the bad news is that they need to reduce the price. And those weekly calls are what's going to get you the price reduction, not you making the call at 60 days and it's the first time they've heard from you. Weekly seller emails help communicate as well. They do not replace the live calls. Every 30 days, critically important that you do a market review. Your first one, you maybe do it over like a screen share, a join.me, when you're on the phone and you can show your screen. You can show showing reports, actual showing reports of the number of showings in their area, in their price range. But they're critical. You cannot skip them. So you can look at, you have copies of our Top Producer listing plan and our seller weekly email.